What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Unreal Engine 4 game development live stream where we're working on our project Hero using Unreal Engine 4, obviously, C++, learning C++, working with blueprints when we can, and the gameplay ability system when we can. Last time we fixed the performance issue that we saw with our weather system class that we converted from that marketplace asset. We converted the blueprint to C++, and we finally got to a place where I'm comfortable with moving forward. So last time we also bought like a low poly wolf pack with animations and stuff. So we're currently working on a wolf companion. We're not going to go too far with it right now. All I want to get it working is him just the wolf following you around and making it kind of entertaining to have him roll with you. And then later maybe we can add more functionality where he can, once we add enemies and damage and stuff like that, we can figure out how to get him to attack enemies. I want there to be water at certain points, and I know this animation set includes water, so we'll have to include some swimming states eventually, but for both the player and the dog or the wolf. And, in general, there's a lot of things I want to fix, but, enough talking, let's just get into it, you know what I mean? So, just to previously state what we did last time. We can play, and we kind of have the dog just chilling. Alright, he's just being a wolf, but being a dog. And also, just to mention last time, I did a lot of fixes for the cook, the game, when we were cooking it through Jenkins. It was crashing upon launching. I believe I fixed it so we get it put into our temp folder. It was crashing when you were launching, but now when we launch our executable, we have our game. Yeah, it's smooth for me, but it seems like it's choppy for you guys, so I'm just gonna exit, not worry about it. We'll have to figure out what the fuck's going on with that, but that's a problem for another time. So let's just get back to what we were doing. So we have, for our hero, we have animals and our companion fox, and we have an animation blueprint. And we have a blend space that we made. And if we mess with the speed, he'll move. I just don't know yet how well that's gonna work. We really don't know what this movement speed looks like just yet, so we might have to make some adjustments today. But since it's an AI, we're gonna have to do a couple things from what my understanding is. So I think we need to make an AI controller. And I want to do everything in C++ as much as possible. So I know we can make an AI controller class. Oops, no. I don't want to make a blueprint. I want to make a new class. Show all classes, AI controller. I guess I could call this hero _ animal AI controller. And I'll say base. And then we're gonna choose a folder. Let me put music back on. No more Game of Thrones music. We'll put some Ori in the Will of the Wisps. Good game with good music. So there's the fox. I guess we gotta do like new folder. We'll do what? Animals. AI controller. I think that's fine. So we can create that class. That's gonna take its time compiling, so we can just kind of chill for a couple of minutes. feel free, if anyone is, I see one other person's watching besides me. I don't know who it is, but whoever's watching, feel free to ask questions or let me know if you want to know anything specific with Unreal Engine. I can't really say I'm the best at Unreal Engine, but I've been using it for quite some time, so hopefully I can maybe use my knowledge to point you in the right direction. While we wait, at least. Because what we need to do is create an AI controller for one. Then we gotta create a I think it's called a blackboard. And then we also gotta create a behavior tree. And with this behavior tree, we can pretty much just tell them, like, you know, every whatever seconds to, you know, move to the player location. I'm gonna hydrate for you there, Sandra. I don't know if I responded to your... I forget what my last message was to you on Instagram. I could try learning it and there's no tip. Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, like when it comes to creating a quest system, that's such a hard and that's such a huge undertaking. I was gonna say it's huge and it's hard, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of commitment. But like, you really gotta start simple. Because if you just like anything, any kind of software, any kind of feature, you really just got to start with the basics and then evolve it over time. You can do your best to like design it how you want it to work, and there is value in designing it before you start actually implementing anything. So if you have a basic idea about how you want it to work, you know, write it down, play some scenarios through in your head, then start at the very basics. So like, you just gotta figure out how you want these quests to work. You know, your basic quests are easy enough where it's like, you know, go somewhere, get something, return it to, you know, the quest giver. Then you got like other kind, like that's like 90% of quests, honestly, is getting something and bringing it back. So, but you can have like sub objectives, right? You go to one place, objective met. Next objective, defeat X amount of enemies or X amount of waves of enemies. Sub objective done. Get the objective. Get the stone of truth or whatever. That objective's done. Then return it back, and that last objective is done. And then you get your quest reward, or maybe that's just part one of the whole entire quest, you know? Then you gotta see what you gotta do for the next one. And tracking it, and then you got issues potentially with saving in between quests, bugs, crashes, you know, how you want to connect quests together, how to pair quests with certain objects in the world. It's quite the doozy, if you ask me. Okay, so we got our new we got our new class. So animals, AI controller, and then we got the base, right? Let's just recompile. And what I'll do now is I'll create a child and do it for the fox. And then maybe in the fox character we can set that controller in C++, and then we'll have the AI controller. And I think the only thing we gotta do in the AI controller is tell it to run a certain behavior tree. I don't think we have to do anything much else like that. Okay, so that is the setup for every level, and I think it's manageable but hard for sure. Yeah. You just gotta ask yourself some questions, right? And answer those questions yourself at a certain point. All right, so let's make one more class. And so animal, yes. So as a hero, animal, AI controller, box. Because something I struggle with all the time is wanting to actually implement something. Right, like writing stuff down, designing things is something I just have a lot of trouble with. And like I just prefer to figure it out as I go. And obviously that wastes time. Especially the more you learn, the more valuable I believe written documentation is. Like if you're working by yourself, that's one thing, but you should really do that no matter what. However, when you're working in a team situation, documentation is crucial. And I don't know if you know, Sandra, or if you remember when we were working at Digital Arrow, did you ever see a design document at all? Did you ever see like a design for a weapon? Or was it always just kind of like you got a picture, you got a piece of concept art, and then they just kind of made it, and then we kind of like figured out what was best later in terms of balancing, what have you. So I don't know. Like today at work, we had a giant design retrospective for Outriders, and it was pretty interesting. I had a lot of good conversation, a lot of thoughts. Hold on, we're getting all right, we're gonna have to make this say hero. Yeah, and you like there was little to no documentation. There wasn't really any game designers at Digital Arrow. It was really just Norbert. Like there was only a creative director and then a set of programmers and a level designer or quest designer, QA, 3D art, concept art. There wasn't actual game designers. I know that we had someone, I don't know if you ever met him, but his name was Lubisha. He was supposed to be the game designer. Oh, I'm glad you like the gear. Yeah, one of the things that we talked about today from the one part of our retrospective is like what does Outriders do really well? Like Outriders does a couple of things very well, and that's the combat core loop, where it's like, okay, gunplay is nice, the abilities are really nice, mods and weapon mods are really fun, making those interesting combinations, testing them out in the combat, earning new loot, leveling up, swapping out mods, earning new mods, upgrading your gear, upgrading your attributes to your gear, rinse and repeat, right? That's what Outriders does very, very well. And unfortunately, the problems that we see with Outriders a lot of the times is people aren't able to even get to that point and enjoy it. Either with multiplayer issues, server issues, crashes, or any kind of game-breaking bug, which is unfortunate. So Lubisha, I don't know. Well, we had a couple, like, there was Lubomir and then Lubisha. They were both supposed to be game designers, but they all ended up being, like, something else. Doesn't really make sense. There's no systems, really, no system designers. It was just, like, all, like, kind of figure it out as you go. Alright, so we're good to go there. We have all our classes and it compiles. So let me just double check. I want to check something with his companion. I want to take his capsule component. Collision preset, we're going to do custom hero character. We're going to ignore the hero character. But with his mesh, we're going to block the hero character. So I'm wondering if that's going to be better for us, so that us as the player does not fuck with this capsule, but we do mess with the actual collision of the thing, which it looks like we're doing. So that looks better. So looking at this Fox character, tell me, are they there just so that the next level can be loaded in? What? I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you're referring to when you say they. Oh yeah, the jump cinematics, the door cinematics, those little like 5-second cutscenes between loading and screens. That's a big complaint, and I wasn't involved with the technicality side of it or really the design of it, so I don't really know why. It's definitely something we want to like see what's gonna like. I don't understand. We don't. I personally don't understand it. I personally don't like it, and I'm not the only one. You know, I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any loading that's happening during that time, because then you get a loading screen. Oh, okay. So 50% of the meshes are just going through. Okay. Well, in the meantime, where do I put my AI controller? So AI controller class. So inner Fox. I guess we gotta say something like AI controller equals I doubt it's loading. I get. Is it really? I think it is pointless having to write something like this. I don't want to do that. Let's figure this out. Thanks for the follow, Jinx fanboy Jerry. Much appreciated. Welcome to the stream. If you have any questions about what we're doing, Unreal Engine, anything of that matter, feel free to ask. So we gotta create I know we gotta create a blueprint. So let's create a blueprint, and then we can create. You look for Fox, Hero controller Fox, BIP AI controller Fox. You can save that, and then in our Fox, we can put in our AI controller. So we might have to work with place in world or spawn. We might, because we're definitely gonna have to spawn this wolf. We're gonna have to just spawn it. I don't think it should be something that's in the world and that somehow just knows where you're at. It's gonna have to be a spawn dude. So I guess let's do that. Let me just check this bad boy out. So we're gonna need a couple things. First things first, let me close out all this stuff that we don't need currently. We can go to our hero player character, I should say. And we're gonna need a new parameter, something like this. We're gonna make it under the category companion. It's not gonna be a T array. It's gonna be class. I guess it's gonna be a Fox companion, or is it a U? It's probably gonna be U because it's a U object. I don't know. Let's look at our fox again. Yeah, it's A. Okay, animal. Yeah, A hero, animal, fox. Oops. And then fox, companion. Companion. I don't know why companion's so difficult for me to spell. Okay. Honestly, I don't know why this U property is really... I think Visual Studio is shooting itself. Class, Let me just compile and see what it's going to be complaining about. Okay. Oh, it's a pointer. Fuck, I'm an idiot. Oof. Okay. Then, do we have begin play? We have possessed by. So maybe, we could probably just do on begin play. We gotta make a new function. Make it private. Call it void spawn fox companion. Create implementation. It's there. You don't need a bunch of these. Granting abilities and shit like that. So I think I got a lot of functions that I don't really need. But let's not worry about that right now. Alright, here's our begin play. And we can just say spawn fox companion. And then we can just say what? If fox companion. Always verify your variables. I want to do an asynchronous spawn, and I always forget how to do that, so I think... Where is this? We've done it before. Actors? Maybe the foliage? Yes. I think someone wrote something. Want to become famous? Yeah, of course. Thanks, robot. I want to be the biggest, famous, most coolest person ever. So we can copy pasta. And I guess we could do something like this. So we get the world, and we can say and world. So that we don't have to do double if. You gotta love the robots. The robots give you the most love, right? So F transform. So we gotta figure out the best spawn transform. And I don't know what that would be. I wonder if we would need to run like the environment query system to find a valid point on the Nav Mesh that's closest to the player. Or like, do we just like pick a spot like to the right of the player, right? So let me think about this. Maybe the best spot, at least for now, is like right next to the player on the right, maybe like 100 units to the right. And we're doing this on begin play, so at that point it should be valid enough for us to say that the player is there. Thanks for the follow, Senjuku. Welcome. Hope you are having fun. I'm doing all right. I'm kind of tired today. Um, I bought a bunch of exercise equipment yesterday, and this morning was the first one. This was the first morning I got to exercise, and I exercised at like 6:30 in the morning, and now it's like 12 hours later. I think is it almost 12 hours later after work. Kind of exhausted, but I'm having fun. Yeah, I'm trying to get that summer body. You know what I mean? Like. Currently in Poland, the gyms are still closed, so I've been getting kind of fat, so I had to go out on my way to get my own equipment. Okay. I appreciate it. You gotta keep pushing forward. Even if it's just a centimeter in a day. You gotta keep pushing forward. So I'm thinking out loud. We gotta spawn our fox companion. So basically, we gotta find the player's location, then we gotta find their right vector, and then we just gotta add their current location to their right vector times some sort of value to get the location. It's kind of weird vector math. Yeah, lurk as much as you want. I appreciate anything. If you have questions or anything, feel free to ask. Someone can answer you. So basically what I need to do, is, so we have our player, right? So we want to spawn the fox companion somewhere like here. So basically we gotta take our player's location and get their right vector, and then we just gotta multiply it by some distance that we want here. So that's I don't know how clear that is, but that's what we gotta be doing. So we should be able to say f vector spawn location equals I guess I could just do get actor location because we're in the character. Then we can say spawn location plus equals get right vector, or I think it's get actor right vector times some distance, so I'm gonna say 200. So I think that's all Gucci. And then we can create this transform using spawn location instead. And now instead of a hero item collectible, I think we're going to need to include our fox class. So first let's do this. Copy that, but then we can just do hashtag include hero, well, now hero fox. Yes. So at this point, I think we could just do fox companion. No. Oh God! I hit compile. Cancel. So we gotta do what? Spawned companion equals all that. So player instigator. I think there's a get instigator. And I think I might have to include world. Yeah. Well, no, I have world. What's the problem here? So we gotta do let's just do that. Let's just see what the problems are. Because I'm not sure why We're getting that error underworld. Okay. Well, we got the problem. So world, spawn active deferred, and then it's the class. Okay, item just spawn. Okay. We gotta do this instead. The Fox Companion, I believe. Seems like it's still wrong, but we'll see if we made a difference. No. Can I convert A here to U class? Oh, I gotta make a T sub. Yes, right. T sub class of. And I don't know if I need that asterisk. I don't. Okay, we're good there. Still no bueno. But maybe it just needs to take a moment to update. $20 more actions. Fuck. Oh my god, what's happening? What is happening? What did I do wrong? So T subclass of class, like, oh, I need to include the word class. Jesus. As you can see, I'm tired today. All right, now all these errors are gone. So we should be okay. And we're almost at 200 followers. I think with the 2 people who joined today, we need 8 more. So maybe by next week we'll be in the 200 club, which will be fucking sweet. All right, so we compiled. So that's good. Oh, like I feel my chest. I did like, whatever, the bench press stuff. Oh, it hurts. Okay, so as you can see, there's no Fox. And now we need to go to our player character. Excuse me. Now there should be a companion section. I don't know if this is written in alphabetical order or not, but here's our companion section. We gotta grab our Fox. Boom. Now I'm under the impression, because we hard-coded the value 200, he's going to be to the right of us, about 200 units, so let's see. And, yeah, I guess. So we gotta do better with our transform. We just gotta make sure he's... So I guess we could say what? F rotator spawn rotation equals, yeah, we want him to be facing the same rotation as us, right? So we could just say get actor rotation. And then we could just do what, like that. So what kind of constructors do we have for F transform? I can't really read this, but let's see. It would be at the top, no? No. So we gotta pass in a scale. Is it F scale? Spawn scale equals. Did I just say like what that? I think I have to say. Something like that. Why is that wrong? Identifier F scale is undefined. Oops. Okay. Let's look this up. UE4, C++, F transform. Let's take a look. Oh, it's also an F vector? Okay. Interesting. All right, I think based on this documentation, I can do something like this. So you give in the rotation, you give the translation, and the vector. So let's see if that makes any difference for us. Whoa. Okay, so again, no wolf or anything. We can go bam and spawn, and there we go. He's right there, and the scale's right because we put it 1.25. And that's, we gotta figure that out. Well, we'll figure that out later. So we have our fox, but he still doesn't move. So now we gotta do a couple things. We gotta make a how would we call this? Yeah, blackboard. I believe it's gonna be under AI. Blackboard, BB, Fox Companion. And then we gotta make, maybe it's not necessary to split this up that much into these kind of unique folders, but why not? So make one for behavior tree. We'll call it BT Fox Companion. Now, let's open up the behavior tree. Let's open up the black. We're gonna have to put in the blackboard, I think. Okay, it automatically associates with that, so that's dope. So the blackboard, how I understand how blackboards and behavior trees work. The blackboard serves as your header file, and the behavior tree works as your source file. So you basically tell the blackboard the different things that you'll need. So what we'll need for right now for our first beginning kind of test is a vector for location. So we'll just say move to location. That's all we're gonna say for right now. And then we're gonna say, I think it's either delay or wait. Oh yeah. So we'll do selector, and then task wait. We'll wait 1 second. And then we'll do a simple move to. I think we have. Is there a task for finding a location? Or will we have to create our own? Okay. Well, this still work because our move to location is gonna be 0, 0, 0. Which I'm not sure where this is. Let me type in 0, 0, 0 for our player start. All right, so it's right here. So let's move our player start somewhere else, somewhere kind of far. So we spawn, and there we go. Right. So we have a very simple behavior tree where he waits a second and then moves to that location. But we're not really telling it to run a behavior. So we gotta go into our AI controller. We're gonna have to convert this to C++ soon, but not yet. I think we can literally do run behavior tree. Put this in, do that. So I think once we spawn, the wolf will wait a second, and then he'll hopefully run correctly to that location. So let's see. Okay. Is it because I'm using a selector? Yeah, it's gotta be a sequence. My bad. Try that again. All right, still. Okay. I think there has to be another one. Oh, there's no navigation system. So we gotta add a Nav Mesh. Okay. And do we have, yeah. So let's say 6,000 by 6. Oh, wow. 6,000, please, not 600. I don't know, 500. Now, so here's our nav mesh. Just to play it safe, can we build paths? Now, let's see what happens. Alright, so he's still... Alright, let's not wait a second. Can we just tell him to move to... Okay. Why? Okay, instead of running behavior tree, can we do like move to location? We'll say destination is 0, 0, 0. Let's see if this makes a difference. Okay, so he's not going anywhere for some reason. So what return value does this give me? I don't even know what that enum is, honestly. Failed. I wonder why. Hmm. We have a character movement component. And we have movement and stuff set up. We might have to watch a tutorial. Like this is like a chapter in one of my book. How to get the AI to move. It's funny that I can't get it to work. Come on, do something. Bro, okay. Is it because the accepted radiance is -1? It's not good promo. Yeah. Maybe it's the filter class. No. Let's see. 24, move to location. AI controller. Let's watch a video. So there's simple move. Does that make a difference? Yeah, ref self. No. Am I missing something obvious? We don't want it to auto-possess the player. So we have AI controller class. Quite interesting. Okay, so this one says doesn't work. Um, um, your target feature. Uh, Okay, so that, wait, let me put music back on. So this guy says he deleted that and then rebuilt paths. Okay, still no dice. So enable drawing, yeah. Tile size. Can I hide foliage? Nope. Okay. Don't want to do that. Alright, there. I can get rid of the grass. What's up, Shakama? How's it going? Right now, we're just trying to figure out why our wolfy boy isn't really moving. Like, we have paths. Like, I don't think it has anything to do with the delay. Let's just see. We'll put a delay of a second and then we'll try. 1. Okay. Well, it was a delay. Okay. Okay. Is there like event on possess? All right. Okay. So now can I use... Yeah, I don't know. I keep using fox. I keep saying wolf. It's a canine of some sort. AI move. All right, let's see if my behavior tree works. No. Maybe I have to do like wait. After that, so like we tell him to move, and then no. Okay. Can we try it this way? I mean, there should be read like has read. I don't know. Let me just see if this will work. Let me get 1 second. No. What's the best way to handle that? I do not know. Okay, set up a sequence. Let's just do that. Move to location is move to location from the blackboard, and this move to location is what? Does it not get set to 0, 0, 0 by default? No. What's the best thing to do? Because I want to run behavior tree for sure. All right, we're gonna have to create a new task. Then what is it? Event. I believe it's event receive execute AI. And then what is it, like find random? No. Is it owner controller? No. Okay, let me see. Find. Find random. No? Point. Let me just say point. Yeah, get random point navigable radius. So we're gonna do what? Get controlled pawn. Get actor location. Radius, I don't know, 2000. And then, fuck, how does this thing work? We gotta create a new variable. Believe it's blackboard key selector. And we're gonna just say BB move to location. And then I believe it is what? Set key as vector. Vector, yes. And then we gotta do what? End execute. Finish execute. And we'll just say it always is successful. Now we'll rename this to BTT, so behavior tree task underscore find random location. So I think we can do sequence. We'll do find random location. Then we can wait a second and then maybe move to. There has to be a decorator though. Add decorator, is that location? Yeah, move to, I guess it's the inverse location. So is he not at that location? Then keep moving him. Let's see. Just for our sake, let's just print out the location. Okay. Progress. I just don't like how he's snapping. I wonder if there's a tutorial about how to like set up a dog movement. UE4, C++, no, UE4, dog companion. Okay. There's definitely tutorials on it. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. All right, your boy's back. Let's see what this guy says. Yeah, he's making the project. So this is the companion AI. He's a character. That makes sense. I guess it's something I'm curious about. Because under here, under character movement, there's this setting I want to check that I'm curious about. So if true, smoothly rotate the character toward the controller's desired rotation. Like, I'm curious if that's something I need to change. No. Nope. Because, like, I would like him to like move like a dog, I suppose. Like try to like slow, like kind of like wrap around. You know what I mean? I'm not sure how the best way to get that is gonna be. Maybe so if true, rotate the character toward the direction of acceleration. And maybe this acceleration thing needs to be lower. No. I'm guessing setting this to like 1 is not going to make an entirely big difference. No, right? He's just doing his little zoomies and running around. And I also... let me look at his character movement. So custom max movement speed. Is that what I want? Or do I want just normal movement speed? So max walk speed is 600. So I think we gotta go back to the blend space, really. We're gonna see minus 300 and then 600, and now we're gonna have to fix everything. Maybe limit the rotation set to a set number of degrees. Maybe. Yeah, like I really don't know even how to even start. Let me just fix this. So 600, he's like that. I feel like this might actually be like fine. All right, so he should move a little better. He's at least galloping. I feel like he should move faster. So maybe like, I think a cool 1,000 makes sense. And I'm kind of deflecting because I don't want to figure this out. So that's 1,000. Ah. Just minus 200 is enough. I also got better interpolate his speed. But let's look at him now real quick. I don't know why I can't sprint. Or jump. Why can't I do anything? Okay. Alright, that looks a little better, but this is all going to be a very slow process. Speak Polish. Well, the easiest Polish word is kurwa. My favorite Polish word is probably dupek, which means asshole. And I learned that from playing from Outriders. Well, I thought because duple is ass, and dupek is what you call someone an asshole. I heard when Polish people get angry, a lot of them say kurwa mać, which I don't know. I think that means like holy fucking fuck. It's like a super fuck. So there you go. Let's see what he does. So he gives the AI controller. Yeah, move to... I think I just gotta ask a better question. So UE4 AI snap. Slower rotation. Maybe. AI rotation is too sharp. That's what we're experiencing. Disable use control yaw rotation pawn settings, then change the rotation. Okay. So pawn settings, so there should be, yes, that, and then our rotation rate we put kind of at, I think, 1. So let's do 180. And I don't think we need this. Okay. Almost there. Maybe we do need to orient rotation to movement. That looks better. That looks not that bad. That's getting there. I think we can give him a bigger radius, so we'll do 6,000. So he's kind of more running and free. Oh, honestly, that looks pretty good. Luckily, everybody else has figured this hard work out, so we can kind of just Google everything. So that's good to know. So ignore the yaw rotation and the pawn settings, and then just update. Maybe we could put this into 360. I think that was the original. Oh no, not 360. 360. Then orient rotation to movement. Yeah, I think that might be too fast. At this point, I'm kind of nitpicking, so sorry. 270, and we're done for now. So now I want to I want to lerp his movement speed. So let's see. Well, information on how to do this. So I don't know if add movement input does anything for at least AI. Add movement input. No, that's a function. Event move? I mean, just see if this prints anything. And I don't think we need to print this location anymore. We know it's kind of chill. Yeah, it's not printing anything. What could possibly be called? Yeah, this is tricky. Hey, my friend got asked a question about a piece of code that he is most proud of as an interview question. He didn't come up with anything later. He asked me the same question and I didn't know either. Do you have such a piece of code that you're particularly fond of? In recent days, I am pretty proud of what we did with the weather class. Honestly, it was just like straight up copying what that blueprint marketplace object was, but still we were able to get it done. And it's a lot of logic. It's not that much, I suppose. It's just about 500 lines of code, but I'm pretty proud that we finally figured it all out and we were able to find out the issue with the performance. But I feel like that's such a weird question to ask. I don't know why anyone would ask. Oh, I never interviewed for a coding position, so I wouldn't know what the typical questions are. But I feel like that's just kind of weird. But yeah, that's what I'm currently most proud of right now. Let's see. AI smooth movement. Let's see what they have to say. So the best way I could think of to do this is to set the max walk speed variable of the character component to something lower the closer it gets to the goal. Nope. Character movement, nav movement, check use acceleration for paths. So maybe that's what we're looking for. Character movement. Well, maybe I can. Oh, maybe I have to do. I have to fix the. Because there's acceleration. So maybe max acceleration has to be reduced. Let's see. That's not too bad. And then maybe then we gotta do deceleration. Maybe we'll do 500. No. Maybe you have to do 1. Let's just see what it looks like as 1. No. So nav movement. Sweep while nav walking. Okay, that's all this. That's right. Braking distance override used with acceleration path. So we're gonna say 300 units. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. That's close. Actually, maybe 500. And maybe now deceleration will take this into account. I mean, I'm actually kind of surprised that we got that this far. He's looking pretty decent, honestly. I just don't like how he's rotating in place. So do I have to make this rotation rate really slow? No, he's still rotating really fast. Maybe I don't have to do orient. I think I do. Well, let's see what happens. He should be. Okay. Let's try 100. Bye. No. I don't think it's desired rotation. Huh? Yeah, maybe. That still looks a little weird. Hey, how's it going, Codebreaker? We got our little Wolfie boy coming in. We're kind of tweaking too many things. So maybe 200 is satisfactory. 15.5k lines. Very nice, dude. Very cool. Wolfie boy Boner. It'll be like Boner, what's his name? Ralph Boner from WandaVision. It's not exactly how I want it, but I think it's decent where it looks okay. Yeah, I don't know like the best way to really do this animation wise. Because like what I would like him to do is, it's kind of hard. I'll have to, let me get Paint open. So we got Wolfie Boy Boner, right? He's right here. And say he's facing this direction. And say his desired location is right here. Instead of him like rotating in place, like doing like this first and then going here, I would like him to do this. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what a dog might do. I don't own a dog. I really don't know how often I'm around dogs, but I feel like that makes more sense, you know? I just don't know how to get him to like do that. So, you know, he'll be like this, he'll be like this, you know, he'll be like this. So I'm not sure how to achieve that. I don't know if you guys have some ideas. Like, I don't know, like, if I want to, like, because I guess he'll have to, like, interpolate that. I'd say on your behavior tree, you should make him always move instead of rotating and then going forward. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I can actually like state that in the behavior tree. Maybe you know something I don't. Because like I'm literally using a move 2. So I don't know if this is doing something. So allow strafe. I don't know if that's what I'm looking. I know that's definitely not what I'm looking for, but like, let me see. Move for AI rotates first, then moves. Let's see what that says. Well, it's definitely definitely orient rotation to movement, I believe. But I feel like this is too sharp. Like, do I have to make this like a ridiculously low number? Like the rotation rate? That I don't know. Because, like, see how he does have the right, like... I did fix the performance issue, yeah. Thank God. So we're good there. Let's just make this 100 and live with it for a while. Ooh. Maybe it will. So let's see. Well, this looks exactly what I want to do. Like the problem right now, I want to... I want the dog to move in like a curve when coming to me, or just, you know, moving in general. I would definitely have to do... I think I'll have to do some vector math. And like basically if the location is somewhere behind him, then I would need to generate like a curve that he would follow. Yeah, so that doesn't look good. I'm just gonna bump this up to 200 and then we're done for real. Like, so we'll just have him chill. Now he can wander around, do his dog's wolf, fox, whatever animal things. And I want to so we know if we can get him to go from random position and everything. Well, I don't like how he's kind of like running into these things. Are these not like... Do these not affect Nav Mesh? Thank you. Okay. Let's just build paths, be sure. Okay. So I'm not sure what I want to do next, because I'm kind of surprised we got this dog moving the way it is right now so quickly. Like, maybe we can have him... like maybe we can have an ability to like whistle and he'll come to us, so we can try that. Let's see. So is there what's the best way to handle it? Because there's run behavior. Is there stop behavior? End behavior? Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple different things we can do, I suppose. Now use for stop behavior tree, I guess. How to stop a behavior tree? Call this in your AI controller. Call what? Is it just stop? Oh, no. Okay. Uh, so there, from your AI controller, so there's a brain component. Move 2 goes from A to B in the shortest path possible. Then make a path from A to B, but instead of setting B as the destination, generate path that points to follow from A to B with some math to make the desired shape, and then follow each point in order, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot of math that I'm upset that I have to figure out. So I'm not going to be too worried right now about it. I appreciate the research, though. We're going to definitely need to do it at some point. But for now, if he can just follow us and look decent, I'm kind of happy with that. So is there a brain component I can get? Yeah. And this is what, stop logic? Okay. I'm going to do a delay of 5 seconds. And call it stop. I just want to confirm that this does what we think it's going to do. Okay. Yep, so Boner's chilling. Okay. So that does what we expect it to do. So how do we want this whistle to work? Well, we're gonna have to go to our hero.h. And a new thing. Call companion. Yeah, we just got like that like doing that is definitely a level of polish I don't want to do right now. But let's see if we can get call companion. I'm only gonna be streaming for maybe 20 more minutes, so let's see what we can accomplish. Oh, there's a Kingdom Hearts relaxation music. Yeah. With rainstorm sounds. Fucking awesome. This is gonna make me fall asleep. Oh man, 10 more days? How much? What do you gotta do left, Codebreaker? Like everything, but with like almost 16,000 lines of code, I feel like. Did you get some feature creep? Did you try to do too much, or are you in a decent state? I'm gonna set the call companion to Q. So we gotta go to what? Edit project settings. Input. Call companion, Q. Done. Now under abilities, is it? No, it's under data? Blueprints? No. I forget where this ability stuff is. Well, I recently made the inventory system of rewards, but I still don't have any shop system, and I still can't equip the items in the player, such as the armor and weapons. Okay. Sounds like you're in quite the doozy. Okay, here's a data asset. So now we have to add a new ability. So we'll do call companion. Like this, HGA for hero gameplay ability. And call companion, I guess, is enough. So boom, we have that in place. We can go in here. Event activate ability, we can just print saying call companion, then call end ability. So now in theory, when we play, we hit Q, we get the print string. Yep. Now, so I'm kind of tired of that log string that we're getting, so let me just fix that in our weather system. So that one's purposefully on there, this one. And we don't need this one anymore. Okay. So I think in our hero player character, we gotta make a public function. I mean, can we call a U? I think we can call a U function, but do I want it to be a U function? Maybe. Could be blueprint pure. Category. Hero. Companion. Why not? Okay, and then we what? Oh, what would it be? Class A animal. No? Oh, hero animal fox. Fox, no. Get fox companion. Return fox companion. Oh, but it's gotta be T subclass of class think that's okay. So now we can get reference to our box. Now we gotta create. We'll do this in blueprints first. Pretty glad tomorrow's Friday. And everybody ready for the weekend? Hope so. Alright, so in theory what we have to do is what? Get owning hero character, right? And then get this variable owning player character. And then what? Get box companion. No. I don't want it to look like that. I want to get the actual object. So it's not going to be T subclass of. Let's see. Maybe 4C plus. Get object from class. Like gameplay stats, really? No. Maybe this is what I'm looking for. I'm not sure if I'm asking the right question here. Like, I want to get the actual object that I spawn, like that I'm spawning. Maybe I have to. Maybe I could just do something like. Oops. What do I have it as when I'm spawning him? Spawn companion? Okay. Maybe I could just say like companion. Then I can return companion. And then I can say companion equals spawn companion. Wonder if that's valid. It's kind of dangerous. I'm not sure. Well, I feel like something's kind of redundant here. Okay, so that was valid, but I think I could do something like this instead. So instead of spawn companion being that, I could do this. And then do this. Get rid of this. And then tell it to return this. Hope that's okay. Please, Visual Studio, please be okay. No. Yes. So far, okay. Okay. So now in our call companion ability, we can get box companion. There we go. Then we can just do an is valid. If it's not valid for whatever reason, we can just end the ability. So now let's just add another print string to make sure everything's a-okay up to this point. Also end ability. Q, yes, we get yeah, this dog has no fucks. Alright, so we're good there. Hello is being printed, so we know that's all valid. So I guess we can say let's make this a variable. Oh yeah, there's something I want to do next time as well. Fuck, do I still remember that? Give me a second. I gotta remember something that we did a while ago. Unreal answer. Sorry guys, give me a second. Because I asked a question like a year ago regarding the like the debugger tool. And when I say debugger tool, I mean when you do this. I wanted to ask, because it says debug actor is none, so you have to like pause, eject, select, possess again, and then you'll see debug actor is the character. But I don't want that. I want it to be the character by default. But you can choose the dog and stuff like that. So like I kind of want it to be by default this, or if I press a certain button to be a certain object. And I got a response, and I gotta just figure out how to do it correctly. So I gotta find my I don't want to download. No. Sign in. Take our time logging in. There we go. Now I should have a list of my questions. Yes. So they said the only way you got this to work was by changing the engine code, but it worked perfectly in Gameplay Debugger Local Controller. On select actor, tick right before it checks if the new debug actor is the same. Check if best candidate is null. If so, I put best candidate equals owner PC dot. So that. So I want to do that sometime soon. Let me add that to our list of thingies to do. So fix asset references and stuff. That's what I did last time. So we're going to mark that complete because we're able to cook our project, and then also it doesn't crash on launch. Oh man, you're showing me your code. Oh my god. 15,424. My dude, Codebreaker with the numbers. Yeah, still gotta learn the Blender software. That's another one. New task. So the task name is Investigate Debugger Character Selection. So new subtask, we're just gonna say that. And what do we have for our other tasks? So create Fox Companion. Yeah. We need subtasks. So create call companion ability. I also want to add its ability to because what I think would be interesting is so when I chop like a resource, it would be interesting for him to like go to that resource and like kind of go to it and then pick it up for you. You know what I mean? I think would be pretty cool. But you know, you'll also have the option to pick it up. So I don't know. I think that would be kind of cool. So create call companion ability, investigate companion picking up resources for you. It would be interesting to like have him if you were able to like tell him where to go. Investigate telling companion where to go. Investigate smoother curved movement when turning around to when moving to location behind companion or something. Okay, so we got a couple things we're gonna do. So I'm happy about that. So at this point, yeah, we hit the 2-hour mark. So let's do our final stuff where we submit to Perforce. We have all this new content, which is a-okay to me. Now we just gotta check out our code. So animal stuff. There you go. Seems to be all added there. I don't think there's anything else. So, whip, fox, companion movement. I think is enough. Oops. Now we can go to the GitHub. Do the same thing. Commit to main. Push. And I think we're good. Okay. As usual, if you aren't already, make sure to follow me here on Twitch, plus 69 Unreal Engine knowledge. So make sure to hit that follow button. We do game dev streaming every Tuesday and Thursday, sometimes on the weekends. Monday, Wednesday, we try to play some games. If you aren't already, also, you can subscribe and become a Patreon. And if you subscribe to a certain tier, you'll get access to the source code. You can check that out. You can also join the Discord. The Discord is kind of empty, but like we kind of chill. Whoever has questions can answer questions. You can see me post announcements and stuff like that. You can also follow me on Twitter. You can also follow me on Instagram. Check out all that good. For now, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna raid Divine Dev Studios. And while we wait to do that, thanks again, everybody, for watching. Codebreaker, good to see you. Good to talk to you. Good luck with the rest of your RPG project. Sandra, as usual, I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. All the new people who followed, thank you so much. Have a good night, everybody. See you soon. Peace.